This morning I'll be shouting because I want you to hear my voice. I don't want the noise of the road or the vehicle to overpower my voice. Okay, so I'll be shouting since I'm not using mic, so you can be hearing my voice. So it's another beautiful morning again, calm, cool, a little bit clouded, not too much, but still grateful that we are blessed, and still grateful that we are blessed with the gift of life, good health, and the ability to stand up, to use this means of transportation, going to work again on our usual road. Thank you, universe. So if you've not done your gratitude this morning, I have I think 3 videos for affirmation and gratitude on how you want your day to be. So but for today now, I'm supposed to do this video when I get to work, but I don't know how long it's going to take me before I'll start working. So I just thought, let me just start today. We can finish it, or let's just summarize it. I don't really have a note. So this topic I just talked there from my head. But while we sabotage ourselves, self-sabotage, like I can say self-sabotage is, I'm not pronouncing it correct. I feel like I'm not pronouncing it well. I don't know. Me and English, sometimes I will say the thing and I'll feel like I'm not pronouncing it well. Self-sabotage. I think I have a short about it. I think I have 2 short about it, but I've not really done a video about it. So normally when I'm driving, I don't look at the camera, I just look at where I'm going. Try to also put my attention at where I'm going and also on the camera. I don't know, I feel comfortable doing videos on my car. I don't just know that comfortability. I feel that as in I feel calm, cool when I'm doing video on my car, and when I'm doing it at home. And also I like to go live. But I don't have the time. I have other things that I spend my time on. I don't have the time to be editing videos, so I just prefer going live. So it's easy for me so that I can be consistent. Because if I say let me start doing videos and editing, I don't think I will be consistent. So this is the best way that I can continue uploading videos and speaking about what I want from my heart. Yes. So that's why I always go live. So while we self-sabotage ourselves from our success, from our victory, I think also that self-sabotage also means limiting belief. We don't believe in ourselves. I'm not talking about you don't believing in other people, but yourself. We tend to self-sabotage or limit ourselves from our success, our victories. Sometimes when good things, especially when good things want to happen to us, and most of the time these things might have been something that you'll be hoping for, asking for, but when the time comes, you will now start feeling as if you are not worthy. You are not worthy of it. You are not worthy of it. You start feeling that, how can this big thing or good thing happen to me? Who am I? One to self-sabotage yourself. This happens to everyone. If anyone told you that they have not had limited belief most of the time, most of the time, about something good or something big, when something big wants to happen, or have those limiting beliefs comes, this limiting belief of self-sabotage is not just that we are the one bringing them automatically, but most of the time they just come and we become anxious and we become scared. Okay, this belief do come, but how do you handle it? The way you handle it matters a lot, because this belief definitely, especially something big is coming into your life, most of the time to self-sabotage ourselves from it, to limit ourselves. And when you start self-sabotage, okay, before we just start this rant and go forward from this, what is self-sabotage? For example, if you be asking whatever you believe on for long, that I want a car, and you will be saying you want some certain type of car, depending on the type of car that you like. I'm just using this example. And you will be saying, you like this car, or you want this car. And eventually a time comes that you have the opportunity to buy this car. Maybe this is just me. This car is so beautiful, it's new. Like, maybe you'll be the first to have something like this in your community. No, let me not say yes. Maybe because if you live in a small community, definitely sometimes it might be the first, or in a group of people or family, especially family. Maybe you'll be the first to have something like this in your family. And you start telling yourself, do you think I'm worthy of this? Nobody in my family has ever had something like this, so beautiful, new, like this. Do you think I'm worthy? Why am I the first person to have this? What's everybody going to say about me? Won't my family be jealous? Are they going to be happy for me? You start sabotaging yourself. Okay, when you sabotage yourself, this thought keeps coming. It keeps coming, no problem. Keeps coming, no problem. But how do you deal with it? I just gave you the example of self-sabotage, limiting belief. Now you've limited yourself with all this thought about nobody has had it before in your family. You are the first, and are you sure they are going to be happy for you? Are they not going to be sad? No, different thoughts like this. And are you sure you are worthy of this? Are you sure you can take care of it? What about if the insurance comes up? Can you afford it? Because this car is quite expensive. What if you cannot afford it now? Your family will be laughing at you. People that saw you driving this car will be laughing at you. What if you have accident? What if something happened? You know, this different thoughts will start coming. These different thoughts will start coming, no problem. Okay, these thoughts are coming. You didn't stop it because that's all you know. We can only do what we know best at that particular time. Trust me, you can only do what you know at that particular time. So now, because of all this thought and everything, you will tend not to buy this car. You will tend to say, no, I don't think I'm worthy of this car, because I've thought to and fro, I've thought all the possibilities, everything about it. I don't think I'm worthy. Let me just leave it. After all, I'm the first person in my family having this kind of beautiful car, and I don't think I'm worthy of it. And you have this opportunity to have this car. You have this opportunity to buy this car. And you'll be praying for it, or you'll be asking the universe for it, and you'll be wanting it. And eventually, you just thought, you know what? Now, I don't think I'm worthy enough for it. That is what we call self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging yourself out of your success, or limiting belief, or limiting yourself from your victory, especially when it's time for you to get that thing that you'll be looking for. What's the time? 9:04. That's what we call self-sabotaging or limiting belief. The best one is just your own limiting belief. You get. So because the time is already here for you to get this, but you try to allow your head, your thoughts, your thinking to remove you from it. And you say, okay, you know what? Let's don't buy the car. Let's just leave it after I'm the first person. You've sabotaged yourself away from your success. So I use a car to you as an example. It might be house, different things. We tend to sabotage ourselves from it. Okay, what can you do at this moment when this thought starts coming? You stop it. Yes, you stop it. It might be hard at first to stop it, because when you start having these thoughts, your body will start shaking, you become anxious, you become scared, you become afraid. I gave an example about car. Nobody can see this anxiousness, this scared, all this like your body shaking. But if it's something that you have to perform on stage, if it's something that you have to give a speech, if it's something that you have to render a speech in a group of people or gathering of people, and you start sabotaging yourself about it like this, that I'm not worthy. Do you think I'm worthy of this position that I want to elevate myself on? Do you think these people will listen to me? Do you think these people will think I'm worthy? Do you think everything that I'm going to say, these people are going to listen or take it or take it? Then when you get to that place, do you know what? You start living in your head. You start living in your head. You can't even say what you're supposed to say, or allow your higher self to lead the way. You start leading the way. You start leading the way. You might even reach there. You will become so anxious that you can't even speak or remember every single thing that you've memorized or read So this is not like it happened to society of people. It happened to everybody. Anybody that tell you that they have not had self-sabotage or limited belief about something is a lie. This happened, but it depends. The only difference between two people about this self-sabotage or limited belief, it's the way you react. You might have this limited belief of self-sabotage and you stay in it continuously thinking about it and just just say, okay, let me just rest, let me give up. And the other person might say, you know what, no, I've prayed for this, I've asked for this for many years, and I've waited for this for many years, and I don't give a F if I'm the first person to have this in my family, and I don't give a F if what I'm going to say, the people are going to take it or not. Well, I'm still going to go there and give my best, and I'm still going to buy this car and drive it. I don't care. I don't care what my me to right now. I don't care what my head is trying to tell me right now. Well, I'm still going to do it. So this is the difference between these two people. This one has the self-sabotage and it remains there and gives up. And the other person say, I don't give a hell if I'm thinking about this. I'm still going to do it. I'm still, the opportunity is right, as in at my front right now. I'm still going to take it. I don't care. So this is the two different way. And so when these thoughts start coming, our advice, try to use affirmation. I know when these thoughts start coming, especially if it's something that you'll be waiting for, praying for, and you think you are the first person to have this thing around the group of people, or your family or friends, I know you start shaking, you start shivering, like you'll be anxious, anxiety. What I would say, try as much as possible, calm yourself down in any way. You can tell yourself, it's okay. I know I'm the first person to have this thing. It's okay. I know, for example, if the insurance come, it might be huge because the car is quite beautiful. Like an example, if you'll be watching this video from you, we're still going to pay it. If the solution came for me to buy this car, definitely the solution will still come for me to pay the insurance. Fact. That's just the fact. It's okay. I'm still going to go to that place and speak. I don't care if the people listen to me or not. I'm still going to speak, and I'm going to allow my higher self, the universe, my creator, the subconscious to lead me, not me living in my head. Because if you live in your head and you stand there, you'll be thinking that everybody that is sitting there are not listening to you. And they think what you are saying is not necessary. They think you don't know what you're saying. So, but if you live in the moment, you don't even care if these people are listening to you. You continue to say what you're saying. You do everything that you're supposed to do, and you live there. That's what I call, even if this thought come, you still move. We move. Even if these thoughts come, because sometimes when huge success, use opportunity comes out, we tend to be scared. This is normal. I think this is normal because every success, every victory, every opportunity that ever comes my way, I've always had this anxiety. Maybe before months from, I won't be scared, but maybe a few days from when this thing is actually landing into my hands, like I will be scared. I'll have this anxiety. I like this thought to start coming. Are you sure I'm worthy of this? Are you sure? Are you sure? How am I going to tell people that I just have it? Aren't they going to be jealous? Are they going to be mad that I have this? Or do you think I should just keep it to myself? This thought will start coming. When this thought starts coming, I tend to calm myself down. I tell myself, no problem. I don't care about this. Even if they're jealous, they are not happy, I don't care. But we're still going to do this. We're still going to get it. And we're still going to collect this success. We're still going to enjoy this success no matter what. No matter what. So even when these thoughts start coming, what's the difference between A and B? Mr. A and Mr. B is that Mr. B don't give up even when these limited beliefs start coming, like I explained as an example about car. I use a car to explain, but there are a lot of things. Yours might not be car. It might be different things. There are a lot of things that will sabotage ourselves out of, limit ourselves out of. We think we are not worthy of it. We think that it's not worthy of us, or we are not worthy of that thing. We are too small to get that thing. Because Mr. Hay suffered a lot to get that thing, we too have to suffer a lot to get that thing. Oh my. What? Why do you... No, I don't want to go that way. That's just the best answer, because you think Mr. Hayes suffered a lot or paid a lot of money to get something, and it comes to you as a platter of gold that you didn't even stress yourself, you didn't even spend as much as Mr. Hayes spent, and you think you're not worthy of it and you can't accept it. As in your mind, even if people don't see this thing, but inside of you, you are shivering, you are scared that, well, if this person suffered all these years to get this thing, why did it just come to me as platter of gold? Because we all are different in our own ways. As the Bible says for the religious people, that God's way is different. Is that how it was said? I don't know. I don't know. Don't come for me, okay? Don't just come for me. I don't know if it was quoted like that. But it's a God's ways is different from our ways, right? Yes, I think I've quoted it correct now. God's ways is different from our. You should just leave it. Just leave that Bible verse aside. So, but we all are different in our ways. You suffer, the other person suffered a lot or pay a lot of money to get something does not mean that I have to do the same. And if because I don't do the same, I have to limit myself from that success or that thing because I think, then I'll not think that I'm not worthy because the other person will be jealous of me, which is not really necessary. Okay, so today what you will do, if something good, even if that thing have not even reached your hand and you're working towards for that thing, don't limit yourself, don't sabotage yourself from that thing. Keep on going, even when all these thoughts come that you can't get this thing. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to get the job? Who do you think you are to get this home? Who do you think you are to get this kind of relationship? You start having this limiting belief. Don't listen to those voices or tell those voices because you are who you are. Mention your name because I am Mirabe. That's why I'm worthy to get this kind of relationship. That's why I'm worthy to get this kind of home. I don't care if they accept me or not, but I know I'm still going to get it. So I can't give up. And I can't limit myself or sabotage myself from this success because I think the people around me are not going to be happy for me, or because I think I'm not worthy of it. Because I know that I'm worthy of every success that comes my way. I was created for a purpose. As I was created for a purpose, that purpose is for me to achieve all my purpose before I live this life. So anything that comes my way, every good thing that comes my way, I am worthy of that success. I am worthy of that opportunities. So I am going to accept it. No matter where the limited belief comes from, no matter how the thought comes, but I am worthy and I know I am worthy and I am deserving. So it's very important to know that you're deserving of every single thing that comes your way. So you can accept it, because if you think you are not deserving of it, you're not worthy of it, and that thing, it eventually comes your way, you're going to sabotage it and let it go eventually. I don't know how to say it. If it's let it go, or if it might be money, you're going to waste that money. You won't know how that money goes, just how you spend that money, how you wasted all those money, how you lost all those money. It might be a house, it might be car. So as much as it's important to believe, try to let yourself believe that you are worthy of that thing, and try to let yourself leave those limiting beliefs and don't sabotage yourself out of it. Also affirm to yourself that you're worthy of every success that comes your way, every money that comes to your house or your way, you're worthy of it, so that it can stay and stay with you forever. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do really appreciate. Do have a wonderful day. I do most of my live video in the morning, so whenever you want to catch me, you can catch me from, let me say, Monday to Saturday in the morning. Most of the time I do affirmation, most of the time I do gratitude, and sometimes I just do a topic that I feel like it's important that I want to do. So thank you so much for joining, and don't forget to subscribe and support my YouTube video. Bye bye.